tell me about this.
So yeah, Dear the series. So I guess there's 3 things in one
Yep.
because I can't really afford 3 different
Makes
$600
sense.
Shopify packages.
Yep.
So yeah, Dear the series kind of started first, and I've always wanted to own my own business.
Yep. Cool.
And it wasn't until I was listening to Girls Invest, and she said, start a business that you're like marginally better than someone else in. And I was like, I don't know what that is. And then I was like, wait, I love journaling. Like I love writing. What could I do? Like I know that journaling's helped me so much in my mental health and me like growing up. And if I can't talk to someone, I'd write. And so I'm like, why don't I create this, turn it into a business?
Yep.
And I was like, actually, people are really daunted by the fact that they open up a book and it's just like white. And they're like, what can I write? Like they don't know what's okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't I start a prompted journals? Like prompted journals, really focusing on self-help and self-development and mental health because that's so big. And so, yeah, that's when it started. I had the idea on the 9th of January last year.
Nice.
I finished my first book within 2 weeks after that.
Yep.
And then launched in November. And so I've got 25 different stockists around New Zealand, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like AC Home Store,
yeah.
Shut the Front Door, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. I've got my second book. I actually have them in my bag.
Pull them out. Get some free publicity. Okay. Fuck, why not? 8 people will see this.
I actually haven't released the second one, so I can't bring out that one. But I'll bring out the one that I've already released.
Yeah, good.
Exclusive
release. Drop it on stands, lady.
I don't know if this is... Oh, yeah, this is actually my one. So there's actually my personal writing in it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is it here.
Yeah.
So it's Dear Future. And I kind of designed it so that it looked like a coffee table book as well.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it.
Because I realized that, you have your journal out. You don't want it to look super tacky like Kmart. So you want something that's really beautiful. And if you're not into journaling, you can still have it and it looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks really beautiful.
Have you got any blank pages you can show us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are
cool.
the examples of the prompts. So do I think that traveling into space will ever become more feasible? This is like the fun chapter.
Yeah, cool.
But really this book is designed for people that aren't futuristic and want to start thinking of their future. Because I am very futuristic. I know what I want to do in 10 years. Like I know everything. I know, what house I'm going to live in because that's just my personality. But I know that there's people that don't know what they're doing next week. They don't know what they're going to do next year. And so I was like, why don't I create something? So for example, we've got some really beautiful quotes and everything throughout it.
Nice.
But I've got financial goals. If I won $2 million, what would I do with it? What are my financial goals? Do I think money will ever be an issue for me? Do I keep a budget? What am I putting in place today to ensure that I'll be better off financially for the future? What might hold me back from reaching my financial goals and dreams? And then I kind of go into depth about like my overall 20-year goals. I go into 20 years as well. So it's like intense. So when people buy it when they're in their 80s, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I feel so sorry for them. But yeah, so I've got like comfort goals, connection goals. So it's really all about goals. I'm very goal driven.
Yeah.
And so this book was definitely more for me. But yeah, then my second book, and I want to grab it and show you, but
maybe off camera.
Yeah. It's really cool. So it's basically more, it goes into depth about who you are.
Yeah.
So like, did you receive attention from your parents? Did you not? Like, what has that had an effect on you today?
Interesting.
What's your self-image? What do you think about your body? What do you love? What do you don't like?
Yeah.
And it goes really deep.
Yeah.
Really, really, really
cool.
deep. So yeah, haven't released that yet. I'll be releasing it very, very soon.
How did you pull those together? Like, was that just you sitting down or did you work with someone on it or how did you come up with it?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was Easter last year and I just wrote the 3 books. So this one, the next one, and then the one after that. And yeah, it just came to me.
Yeah, cool.
Different questions, different prompts to help people. So yeah, it's really exciting. But it's definitely taken a lot longer than I thought to have picked up,
Yeah.
So it's challenging.
How was it going? Like, what can you share? Like, how many copies are you selling?
So I brought in 1,000 books from China. Cool. And yeah, my factory over there, they're amazing. And I've sold half of them.
Cool. Nice.
So I brought them in. They arrived in November.
Yeah.
So I sold through half last month. So it's and I guess because I work as a buyer, so I do work with numbers and I do work with products and all that. So that's really helped me in terms of how much do I charge? What markup, margin, FIS, MOQ, all that. That's what I deal with every day. So yeah, it's definitely slow. We're going into recession, so it's very hard, very, very hard for me to be. It's an expensive book. It's like $59.99 in some stores, $69.99 in some stores. I charge $54.99 on my website.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's I guess not that expensive, but
Yeah. Again, it's value proposition, right? Like, people talk about going into recession and stuff, but like, at the end of the day, this is a luxury item. You're not going to get some like person who's struggling to put food on the table buying this anyway in the good times.
Yeah.
Like, so
and it's a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my target market. I think I was originally going, oh, I want the 18 to 20. It's like, no, it's actually a gift product. And I have a lot of people message me and say, hey, I got it for my birthday. I'm like, that's my ideal kind of target market, is those people that are like, what can I give my daughter or my cousin or someone that's a really thoughtful gift?
Yeah.
So that's why I've created these books.
And do you promote it just through your channels? Or have you got any other sales technique outside of distribution in the stores at Stockists? How else are you getting people here?
Honestly, it's very, very slow.
Yeah.
B2C is extremely slow.
Yeah.
And I want to pick it up. I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my sales through, I'll have a store. Hey, can I order another, 10? Great. So that's how I'm selling my books.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's really, really hard. I'm only probably selling like 3 a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It definitely was. I think I've sold 50 B2C so far.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. And with the Stockists, how are they just selling it because it's on the shelf? Like, is there any additional promotion that's happening there or anything? No.
I really wanted them to push it for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
and they didn't, which I was really gutted about. I was like, this is perfect for Mother's Day. Yeah. Why would you not put it in, the Mother's Day carousel?
Yeah.
And I asked them to. I gave them web copy. I gave them new images. I really tried to push it. But Dear Future, I guess it is definitely more slightly younger. Yeah. Whereas I think Dear That's my new book.
Oh, a bit of.
That's okay. That's the new book. But
right,
yeah,
we can beep it. Now everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, these guys know what it is." Yeah.
No, that's all right. But yeah, that book's definitely more for anyone, really.
Yeah.
Like my grandma could use it, and I think it would be really beautiful for her to write in it. And then it's a book like this one here. You're meant to pass it down. It's like an heirloom piece.
Cool.
Whereas my next one is meant to be something that you just.
Cool.
It's just for you.
Just for you.
Deep. But yeah, it's harder than I thought.
Oh yeah, product is real hard to do. Like and everyone thinks it's like, oh, just do this thing and I'll put it up and I'll build it and they should come. And it's
because I've got it in Max. Max stores brought 12.
Okay.
They're going to try it and I'm waiting to hear back if it's done well.
Yeah.
Because they're huge. Like that's 30 stores. If they all brought 10 each, that's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
So I'm really wanting to push it. So we'll see. Yeah.
What have you done to push it yourself? Like on your channel?
Not much.
Yeah.
I have obviously the Instagram.
Yeah.
But I guess, again, I'm just so busy that I'm focusing all my time on Dear Community, whereas Dear the Series is just like, I can't be bothered. I've got a grid all planned out. I know what I want to be posting.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't understand Instagram analytics and Instagram